Hi, I'm Kate Holdsworth and welcome to my channel, and today I'm talking to you about therapeutic journaling and letter writing because it's a really powerful transformational tool, especially if there's a certain person in your life that you're holding a lot of hurt, anger, resentment over, and you're carrying that around with you and it's weighing you down, it's eating away at you, and there's no really easy way to let go of that. And that's why I think this is a powerful therapeutic tool, journaling tool, that can be incredibly helpful for you to process all those difficult feelings, those complex feelings, without having to confront the person. So without having to get into conflict and an argument, and maybe that relationship might not survive it. Or maybe that person's not even alive anymore, so that you can even have that conversation with. So this is incredibly powerful because it us as like an emotional release. All those emotions that are weighing you down, it's a way to process them and express them difficult emotions and feelings. And you do not have to even send this letter. Loads of people, most people in fact, will write the letter and it will never get sent. It'll never find into the hands of the person that you're writing about. That's not necessarily the purpose of that letter at all. In fact, more often than not, it's not about that. It's about you. It's about your emotions and feelings and being able to process them and to express them. So, what is therapeutic journaling? And how can you write a letter that's going to help you to heal? Well, it's something that I often have used with clients, with my therapy clients. I don't use it constantly, but I have used it with a number of clients for definite. And it's made a really big difference to them. It's really helped them. Because often we might have things we want to say to someone, but it's not possible because they may jump in, interrupt us, they might get angry, they might shut you down, they might blow up, or they might even, like I've mentioned, not even be alive now. So whether you're struggling with whoever it is, a family member, a partner, a friend, sometimes talking it out is just not an option. And this process can be really freeing. So I'm going to guide you through how to do therapeutic journaling, how to write letters that can heal you and just heal you from some of those heavy emotions that you've been carrying. And let's be real, we all know how much holding on to anger, to resentment, to hurt, betrayal, it messes with our health, our mental health. It's like swallowing poison. And it eats away at us on all levels if we're not careful. Physically, emotionally, mentally, we need an outlet, a way to express it, and a way to gain clarity as well. And I think at the heart of this practice is really the opportunity for self-expression and self-reflection. I think that is the key to this journaling tool, this technique. Because it's a way to make sense of those complex emotions and really gain insight into why you feel the way you do. And also to find the way, hopefully, towards healing. Because it does, like I say, it helps you address and process those emotions that maybe would fester, that would grow and impact your emotional and physical health. So you're giving a voice to your pain and you're starting the healing process, and it's a really good way to create personal growth as well, and understanding too. So how does it work then? Well, how does it work? Now you can choose whoever you want to write the letter to, obviously, and you don't have to send the letter. It's not about that, in fact, because if you're thinking about sending the letter, the chances are you're probably going to be more self-conscious and not really say from the heart what you need to say. This is about writing your truth, expressing exactly how you feel so that you feel lighter and that your mind can start to clear and you can release it. Now, I've used this a couple of times in, like I said, well, more than a few times in real life examples I'm going to share in my own work. So one client I was working with had fallen out with her sister. They'd fallen out for about a year or so, and they weren't talking. They really weren't talking. So I suggested this letter writing as part of the therapy for her not to send it, but just to express how she felt about. So she wrote about how sad she was, how hurt, but also about how much she missed her sister as well. And getting those emotions out really helped her massively. And it made her realise that life is too short, and that actually she does want a relationship with her sister, and that there's things that she doesn't necessarily like about her sister, but the good outweighs the bad. So they started to WhatsApp message, and then that led eventually to them starting to, when I was working with her, she was starting to talk about meeting up with her sister. So I think they were going to get back on track. Another client that I worked with had been abandoned by her mum when she was left by her mum to her dad when she was about 5, and she really felt that she felt abandoned. She felt abandoned by her mum. She felt like her mum, because her mum then went on to have 3 other children. Why didn't my mum want me? Is there something wrong with me? And then in recent years, she started to try and build a relationship with her mum, but that wasn't working out very well for her either, because her mum wasn't really able to provide what she needed. She wasn't particularly emotionally available. She wasn't that interested in her life, finding out about her and what she was doing. So it was leading to more hurt and pain. So eventually we wrote a letter for her to express those feelings, to process the grief, the pain, and also to eventually to realise that actually I'm doing all right, actually, and I don't need you anymore in my life. So how to do this then? So think of someone who's caused you some emotional pain, someone you've been struggling with, and it doesn't have to be recent. It can be way back in the past. This person can be dead or alive. It doesn't matter. The important thing is to choose someone whose impact on you needs to be processed. And the key to it is to write with complete honesty. No filters, no holding back. Write your truth. Pour everything out, all your feelings, whether it's anger, frustration, hurt, sadness, confusion. Get it all out on paper. This letter is for your eyes only. So let it flow, and you might find that things come up that you didn't even realise that you were holding on to. And then once you've wrote it, what I'd like you to do is to take a step back from it and reflect for a while. Just after you've written the letter, give yourself a moment to read it through. What kind of emotions are surfaced for you? Did the letter give you any different insights, any different self-awareness? Maybe you might notice a shift in your perspective, or maybe a sense of relief, and maybe feeling a little bit lighter, maybe. Just having that chance to offload. Now, some people find it really helpful to burn the letter afterwards. That can be really symbolic and cathartic, that releasing of those emotions, but maybe even that person, as in like this is a line underneath that now. I'm moving on from this. So maybe you could give that a try. So don't overthink it. You don't need to write War and Peace or, spend hours on this. Really, honestly don't. Just sit down with a journal or a notepad. Just start writing. Just start writing whatever comes to you. And in the comments, what I'll do is I'll leave some, not the comments, the descriptions, I'll leave some sentence starters to get you going, to help you if you're interested in having a go at writing a therapeutic letter. So this is, like I say, it's a step towards letting go of this relationship, these experiences, the past that has been holding you back, that's been keeping you feeling stuck. So if you haven't ever tried therapeutic journaling or therapeutic letter writing, have a go and let me know in the comments. Or if you have done it and you want to, just let me know how that went on for you. So, and also, if you found this video even remotely worth watching, I would really appreciate it if you could give it a like and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more practical activities for self-discovery, transformation, change, coaching activities. What else am I doing? Coaching and therapy tools, that kind of thing. And head to my website, which is kholdsworth.com. So at kholdsworth.com, I share a number of free resources. You can also check out how to work with me there, because I'm a journaling coach and therapist. So if you want to work with me, then head over to my website, kholdsworth.com. Right.